Game 3 of a best-of-3 series between the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats and the Billies out of Fredericksburg. Rio Hondo won Game 1 5-2. Fredericksburg won Game 2 10-0, and we are set sail for Game 3 to decide it all here between these two teams. For the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats, they'll be the home team on the scoreboard. Erica Cortez in a meeting amongst the pitchers of this team looked at Coach Brett Esparza and says, "Give me the ball. I'll get this done." He handed her the softball, and that was decided. On the other side, Ella Weinheimer, the starting pitcher in Game 1 for this series, gets a shot at redemption as she lost 5-2 in the first time around against this Rio Hondo team, and this time she'll be pitching for the Lady Billies. Lady Billies brought on their hitting shoes to start Game 2 of this series. Capped it off with a 3-run home run, a second home run of a game, and extend this series into Game 3. Welcome again to our broadcast. I'm Joe Bowling. Jake Howell will be running the camera to my right-hand side. We've got a second camera that'll be set up for our pitcher-batter setup. And Maddie Finley steps in the first inning is ready to go. Erica Cortez worked Game 1 and most of Game 2. First pitch of Game 3 is in there for a strike called. Finley playing second base today for the Billies out of Fredericksburg, followed by Mia Torres and then Ashlyn Weinheimer. Next pitch coming is low for a ball, evens a count of 1-1. Cortez worked 7 innings in Game 1, worked 5 innings in Game 2, and now back out pitching. It was overcast skies when they were in between games. The sun's now trying to pop out. Strike call in the inside corner and a 1-2 count on Finley leading it off. Finley, Torres, Weinheimer. Anybody gets on Kate Winslow will hit for Fredericksburg. Cortez is ready. Spins the 1-2 home. Swinging a high pop-up. That's into left field and playable. And the catch is made for the first out of the ball game. One down here in the first. Finley flies out to get it started. We had base runners galore in our last game between these two teams, but it was runs all owned by Fredericksburg. First pitch coming here of this at bat is in there for a strike called to Mia Torres. Torres, the shortstop today for the Billies out of Fredericksburg, Texas. The visitors on the scoreboard. Ready to go for the next one. Cortez brings it home. Torres fouls it back to the screen. Quickly a 2-strike count. And already you see a different look on Erica Cortez coming after these hitters to start this ball game. The question will be just how deep can she go in this game. There is depth at pitching for Rio Hondo, but Cortez wanted the ball to start it. Next one to Torres, low for a ball. That's the critical part of this game for these Billies is to extend at bats if they can, knowing Cortez has worked now her third game in 2 days. If you can extend pitches, you may be able to get to her in late stages of this game. Here's the 1-2. There's a check swing, ground ball foul. And so Torres stays alive at the plate. In Game 2, Torres had a single, laid down a sacrifice. She also scored a run. As Fredericksburg pushed 10 runs across and won that in 5 innings. Here's a pitch coming. Low for a ball, evens it counted 2-2. So Cortez went 4 innings in Game 2. And is now 2-2 here. Cortez is ready. Next one coming, the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, too short. Throw across is on time for the out. 2 down as Torres grounds out. And that will bring in Ashlyn Weinheimer. Weinheimer had quite the game in Game 2. 3 for 3 with 5 RBIs, a home run, and 2 doubles. facing Cortez. First pitch here. Low for a ball. 1-0. In game 2, we had no half inning that went 1-2-3 for either team as there were base runners all over the place. Pitch to Weinheimer. Swing and a foul ball out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike on Weinheimer. Kate Wenzel on deck. Weinheimer playing in left field today. Here in game number 3. Cortez is ready. Spins the one home. It's the 1-1. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. Count goes to 1-2 on Weinheimer. Cortez went the distance, struck out 7 in game 1. In game 2, was reached for the 7 runs on 9 hits and struck out just 3. Working on Weinheimer ahead in the count 1-2. Here it is, swinging a little foul ball out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Crowd stuck around for this one. I think they got bigger. And even the crowd switched sides in the bleachers. That was kind of fun watching everyone get up and having to move in between games. Next pitch coming. Wasted pitch outside. Evens the count at 2-2 on Ashlyn Weinheimer. Cortez pitching behind the plate, Abby Torres. Down at first base, Alyssa El Silguero for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Weinheimer at the plate, the 2-2 pitch from Cortez. Swing and a foul ball right back to the screen. She had a pitch to hit. Cortez coming right at Weinheimer. And again, the faster Cortez can make these innings go, the further you would think she can go in the ball game from a stamina perspective. 2-2, next one coming to Weinheimer. All low. 3-2 count on Weinheimer. Thus far, these Billy hitters have done a good job of extending at bats, forcing deep counts while working against Cortez. Counts 3-2 on Weinheimer, trying to get on board. Here it is. Strike 3 called, struck her out. Inning over, a 1-2-3 for Cortez and the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left. We've played 1/2 inning. Rio Hondo will hit for a first time in this game. Game 3 will decide it all after this.
San Benito's Hog Wild Country Concert and Cook-Off, May 18, 2019, featuring David Ligar de los Musicales, the Powell Brothers, Lauren Corzine, Drew and the Dance Hall Dreamers, Bo Garza. It's the best country and Tejano music in South Texas at the San Benito Fairgrounds, 551 Cesar Gonzalez Parkway. Ice cold beverages, Texas Zoo, food and craft and vendors, photo booth, animal farm by CDNJ Bitty Ranch, $5 general admission, children ages 10 and under free. Details at sanbenitoevents.com.
Nayeli Garcia will be the hitter, and out pitching is going to be Ella Weinheimer for the Billies of Fredericksburg. Bottom of the first inning, and away we go. First pitch to Garcia is up for ball 1. Weinheimer had the luxury of sitting in game 2, so rested heading into this game 3, but she too pitched a complete game last night. Next pitch coming, up high, ball 2 to Garcia. Going back to game 2 for Rio Hondo, they loaded the bases in the first inning. and did not get the big hit. Stranded the bases loaded a couple of different times in that game. But it was that first inning, as I was talking to Coach and some of the assistant coaches between games, and they felt that this tone was set in game 2 in that first inning when they didn't produce any runs as the visiting team. Garcia stands in. Next pitch coming. Way high, ball 3. 3-0 to Garcia. Savannah Gonzalez on deck, and then Erica Cortez. Anybody gets on, Kayla Castaneda. 3-0 count to Garcia. See if she's taking here. Here it is. Ball 4 high, and all 4 of those missed by a wide margin. Leadoff walk for the Lady Bobcats. Down to first base, Garcia. And that will bring in Savannah Gonzalez. Gonzalez playing center field today. Bats from the right-hand side. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch to her. In there for a strike. After missing with her first 4, Ella Weinheimer starts off Gonzalez with a strike. Ready with the next one, and here it is. Strike 2 called. 0-2. Another umpire decided to station himself right there at our camera spot. Ready to go with the next one. Here it is. Just outside for a ball. Count goes to 1-2 on Savannah Gonzalez. Gonzalez stands in. Runner at first, nobody out in the first inning for Rio Hondo. Next pitch coming. Up high, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Gonzalez. Next one coming. Swinging a ground ball foul. Third base side keeps her alive at 2-2 at the plate. Game 3 of this series from Beeville, Texas. All turf field out there. They were actually dragging the field between games. Here's the next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to short, maybe 2. Out at second, safe at first base. As Gonzalez gets down the line, Garcia retired on the fielder's choice. And it brings in Erica Cortez. Called time to advise the crowd about the no air horns to be allowed here. I think someone had one out. Got that all fixed up and we're ready to roll. Ella Weinheimer spins it home. Cortez takes ball 1. Erica Cortez in game 2. Had 2 hits, a double and a single. Was 2 for 3. Has a runner on base here in the first. 1-0 the count. Next pitch coming. Ball 2 outside. 2-0 on Cortez. Kayla Castaneda stands on deck. The inning continues. Dominic DeJesus will get the hit. Cortez ready. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a shot down the line. That is a fair ball into the corner. Rounding second, heading for third, Gonzalez. She'll check up there. That's a double for Erica Cortez. Second and third, nobody out. Rifled it down the left field line. And the Lady Bobcats with a scoring chance here in the first inning of game number 3. And that brings in Kayla Castaneda. Courtesy runner will check in the game for the Lady Bobcats. Looks like Yari Valiz will run for Cortez. Two on, one out. Kayla Castaneda will stroll to the plate. Castaneda in game 2 had 2 hits, also was walked. She reached base on 3 trips to the plate. On base percentage, perfect. Facing Ella Weinheimer here in the first with a chance for the Lady Bobcats. First pitch, strike called. 0-1 to Castaneda. Dominique DeJesus on deck. Allie Garcia started it with a walk. Savannah Gonzalez reached on a fielder's choice. Erica Cortez doubled. Next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to first. Off the first baseman. Second baseman gets it. Out recorded. Run scores. 1-0 Rio Hondo. Good job backing up the play over there at second base by Maddie Finley. Made sure to record the out. So they exchange a run for an out. And Dominique DeJesus will step in. 1 run across. Runner at third base. First pitch coming here. DeJesus takes a strike. Dominique DeJesus, the second baseman for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Alexis Reiner on deck. First one, a ball or strike. Second one, a strike. 2 quick strikes on Dominique DeJesus. Cortez down at third. Rio Hondo would like to push her across and put a crooked number on the board. DeJesus will have to do something with 2 strikes. Takes it outside. 1-2. Weinheimer ready. DeJesus waits. Here it is. Swinging a foul ball. That's out of play. Over into the bullpen area for the Fredericksburg Billies. And they already have a pitcher over there that is doing some casual throwing, trying to stay loose. DeJesus back in. Weinheimer's ready, brings it home. Ball low. Weinheimer on is the pitching today. Ashley Dressen, the catcher. First base, A.J. Davis. At second base, Maddie Finley. Third is Grace Decker, and at shortstop is Mia Torres. Next pitch coming here, swinging a ground ball. That's a foul ball on the third base side. Count remains 2-2. Outfield, left to right. Ashley Weinheimer in left. Center field patrolled by Carly Nebgen. And in right field, Kate Wenzel for Fredericksburg. Runner at third base. 2-2 pitch headed home. Swinging another foul ball off the bat of DeJesus. Still 2-2 on Dominique. One nothing Rio Hondo here in the first. There's a swing and a miss. Inning comes to an end. In the inning, Rio Hondo scores a run. They do so on 1 hit. They strand 1 at third. They stranded a bunch in game 2. We head to the second. Rio Hondo leads in this one 1-0. This is RioSportsLive.com.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for...
Back here on Rio Sports, I know I had the scoreboard still set up for game 2. So when I put that run up, it credited Fredericksburg with the run. Rio Hondo with the lead, 1-0 as we head to the second inning. Thanks, fans, for being a little patient there while I'm trying to get things set up. We're in the bleachers under the sun and the elements trying to get this done and pulling it off. Strike call as we start the second inning. Kate Winsel steps in. She'll be followed by Carly Reyes and then Grace Decker. Anybody gets on, Ella Weinheimer. Erica Cortez back pitching. Started Winsel with a strike and brings the next one home. Bunts it in the air. Foul ball. That's over the third baseman's head. Nayeli Garcia. Or is that Nayeli? That's Garcia down at third base. That one went over her head. 2 quick strikes. On Winsel. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Cortez, second strikeout of the ball game, and she comes right after the cleanup hitter, Winsel. One down, it brings in Carly Reyes. Reyes, the DP, the number 5 hitter in the lineup. At the plate, first pitch. Ball low. 1-0. Grace Dicker on deck. Reyes trying to get on to become the first base runner. And the pitch coming. Strike called. High delivery, but a strike called. Evens the count at 1-1 strike. We're in game 3 of the Rio Hondo Fredericksburg series. Next one coming. Swing a little foul ball. Off speed pitch. The score is correct, my friends, watching this game. 1-0 Rio Hondo as we are in the top of the second. A 1-2 count on Carly Reyes. Next one coming from Cortez. Just misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Reyes. Reyes in game 2 had a 3-run homer off the bat of Cortez. Eventually chased her with that hit. Battling here, 2-2 in the first at bat of this game. Pitch coming. Swing and another foul ball. Cortez working. Reyes waiting. 2-2 pitch headed home. Outside for ball 3. Reyes has worked the count full. She'll get back in. Cortez had stepped out of the circle. She's back in now and ready. Spins a 3-2 home. Swinging a high fly ball, very deep left field, back and gone. Home run for Carly Reyes, and we're tied at 1 apiece. On a 3-2 pitch, Reyes sends it out of here. 1-1 ball game in game 3. Brings in Grace Decker. Before that, a celebration in the dugout for the Billies of Fredericksburg. And here comes Grace Decker. Decker stands in, third baseman today for the Fredericksburg team. Pitch coming. A bunt down the third baseline. They'll let that roll foul. And a strike on Dicker. How many will it take to win this one? Oh, 1 on Dicker. That one misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out here in the second inning. Damage already done here in the top of the second, but a home run by Carly Reyes. Rio Hondo scored a run in the bottom of the first. Dicker at the plate, the 1-1 pitch headed home. Ground ball off the third baseman, Garcia. That's going to be a hit. Dicker aboard. And a base runner now for the Fredericksburg Billies. Brings in Ella Weinheimer. Weinheimer could help her cause as the pitcher stands in here. Her first at bat of the game and of the day. She sat through game 2. First one from Cortez. Low, runner goes, throw to second, safe there. Runner now in scoring position. Weinheimer now waits. The 1-0. Swing and a foul ball evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, Ashley Dressen. Next one coming. Shows a bunt. Took a ball. Grace Decker that time down at second base caught the attention of catcher Abby Torres on that bunt attempt. Stayed at second base nonetheless. 2-1 pitch. High pop-up out in short left field. Maybe trouble. Shortstop goes out. Back to the infield. Makes the catch for the out. That's a tough catch. Weinheimer retired. Brings in Ashley Dressen. Dressen will hit. Cortez works to her. Number 8 hitter in the lineup. First pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball. And catch is made. Inning over. Nice job by Abby Torres to reel that one in. In the inning for the Billies. 1 run on 2 hits. The big hit, a home run off the bat of Carly Reyes. We head to the bottom of the second. All tied up, 1 apiece. Game 3 continues. Rio Hondo and Fredericksburg on Rio Sports Live.
Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here, Alexis Reiner hits the first one, foul down the third baseline into the corner. And welcome to the bottom of the second inning. Reiner followed by Kelsey Pizarro. And then Abby Torres. Anybody gets on, Alyssa Salguero will hit. All tied up at one apiece here in the bottom of the second inning. Back pitching is Ella Weinheimer. Working to Reiner. Next pitch coming. Outside for a ball. Evens the count of 1-1. Weinheimer wanted that outside corner. Wasn't awarded there. Next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to short. Throw across. In time for the out. One down on a ground ball by Reiner. Brings up Kelsey Pizarro. Game 3 of a best-of-3 series. So obviously we are tied at a game apiece. Rio Hondo won game 1. Fredericksburg took game 2. There's a shot down the line. That's a fair ball into right field. That's a base hit for Pizarro, opposite field, one out single. Kelsey Pizarro on board. Brings in Abby Torres. Torres stands in. Runner on first. First one coming. Check swing on ball 1. Hondo stranded a runner at third base in the first inning. Have a runner at first with one out here in the second. Torres is ready. Next one coming. Check swing, went around, strike one. 1-1 the count on Torres. Next one coming. Took it outside, ball 2. Everything away right now to Torres. Salguero on deck, and then you're back to the top of the order for Rio Hondo. We're in the second inning. Usually that's an indicator of a lot of runs. Another check swing on an outside pitch. Stays up, ball 3. 3-1 now on Torres. Pizarro down at first. Torres at the plate. Weinheimer has to bring it in. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a shot into short center field. That's going to be down for a hit. Single for Therese. 2 aboard for the Lady Bobcats. Abby Torres joins Kelsey Pizarro on the base paths. For a moment, then she'll be replaced by a courtesy runner. Meanwhile, strolling to the plate is Alyssa Silguero. I think we lost that camera. We did. Strike call to Silguero. Means, Jake, you're it. You're on my camera right now. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Misses. Jake said I put a connector on wrong. Maybe I did. Coin toss. Wolf decided in between innings. Here's the 1-2. Ball too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Silguero. 2 aboard, 1 out here in the second inning. Garcia stands on deck. Next pitch. Ball 3 high. Full count now to Silguero. Nayeli Garcia represents the top of the order for Rio Hondo. Stands right off the screen on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Silguero. Ball 4 low. Bases loaded for Rio Hondo as Silguero coaxes a walk. And now the top of the order for Rio Hondo, and the wheels start spinning on the strategy side of things. Going back to game 2, bases loaded opportunity in the first inning for Rio Hondo. They could not get a run across, and that kind of set the tone. Meanwhile, Fredericksburg did just enough to get runs across. And just like that, we have a pitching change as they'll bring in Emery Betcher into pitch for Fredericksburg. Betcher pitched game 2. She's in game 3 right now. Back after this. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Emery Betcher back into pitch. Didn't last long, her rest. And we are back to action here as she sets sail in game 3. Steps in with the bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the order, Nayeli Garcia standing in for Rio Hondo in a 1-1 game. First pitch. Outside for ball 1. Betcher was masterful shutting out Rio Hondo in game 2. Worked out of many jams to preserve that shutout win. 1-0 misses for ball 2. No place to put Garcia with the bases loaded. Gonzalez on deck, but all eyes on Nayeli Garcia. Betcher's ready. The pitch coming. Strike call. Garcia at least working to make Betcher throw a strike. And now we'll dig in and become a hitter. 2-1 pitch, quickly headed home. High pop up, that's a playable ball. And the out is recorded. Pop foul out by Garcia. Brings in Savannah Gonzalez. And so again, how many times will Emery Betcher be able to pitch around scoring opportunities for Rio Hondo? First pitch here. Outside ball one. Gonzalez has reached on a fielder's choice and scored the only run for the Lady Bobcats thus far in this game. Batting here with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the second. Pitch coming. Swinging a little fly ball into shortstop. It's caught for the out. Betcher does it again, gets out of the inning. Entered the game with the bases loaded, 1 out, gets 2 pop fly outs, and the inning comes to an end. For Rio Hondo, no runs, 2 hits, a walk, and 3 left on base. It was those kind of innings that propelled momentum for the Billies in Game 2. Now we're in Game 3. They'll hit in the third after this on Rio Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Third inning arrives. Erica Cortez back to pitch for Rio Hondo. Carly Nebgen will step in, number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Fredericksburg Billies. And then Maddie Finley, Mia Torres. Anybody gets on this inning, Ashley Weinheimer will hit. As we'll get through the order a second time for Erica Cortez. First pitch coming third inning. A bunt and a fair ball. They'll pick it up, no throw, and safe on an infield single. Nebken, that had some just incredible topspin on that ball. As it just came out in front of home plate and then stayed in play, fair ball. Nebken aboard, here's Maddie Finley. Finley flied out her first time up. First pitch here, shows a bunt, does, a good one. Cortez gets it, throws to first, out there, now down to second base, no throw. One down, runner down at second base. Brings in Mia Torres. Torres can drive in a run. First pitch, showed a bunt. Inside pitch, took it for a ball. Torres on the day, grounded out to short her first time up. Facing Erica Cortez here in Game 3, a tie ball game in the third inning. Cortez is ready, brings the next one home. That's a strike on a bunt. Evens the count of 1-1. Torres grounded out to short. She's 0 for 1. Behind her, Ashley Weinheimer. With one out, a chance for Fredericksburg. That's inside. Ball 2. 2-1 on Torres. Just joining us, Rio Hondo took game 1 of this series 5-2. Fredericksburg won game 2 10-0. Game 3 in the first inning, Rio Hondo scored a run in the bottom of the first. A home run by Carly Reyes in the top of the second for Fredericksburg tied it up. That's where we're at. Runner at second, 1 out. Torres at the plate. Cortez is ready. 2-1 the count and the pitch. Bunted, foul, back to the screen. Count goes even at 2-2. Cortez has a couple of strikeouts in this game. Working now on Mia Torres. Torres is the number 2 hitter in the lineup as well. So the right hitters are here for Fredericksburg. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul ball. Good cut by Torres. Erica Cortez working her 3rd game in a row. Pitches it home. Strike 3 called, struck her out. Big strikeout for Erica Cortez, her 3rd of the game. 2 down in the inning. And here's Ashley Weinheimer. Weinheimer steps in. First pitch to her. A little bit low, ball 1. Weinheimer, a strikeout victim, her first time up. She's 0 for 1. That was the first time she's been retired all day. She was on base 4 times in game 2, including a 3-run homer. Next one coming from Cortez. Strike called. Rio Hondo in their 3rd will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. Weinheimer, the number 3 hitter in the lineup for the Billies of Fredericksburg. RBI sitting down at second base if she can deliver a hit here with 2 outs. Here's the 1-1. Off speed, ball 2. Cortez took a little off of that. Missed out of the strike zone. 2 balls and a strike. Cortez is ready. Weinheimer waits. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a high, deep fly ball, very deep left field down the line off the wall. That'll score a run. Weinheimer down to second, drives in a run. It's a 2-1 game. Fredericksburg on top. She made a bid for a home run, got under that just a bit, but still got it off the wall. And a run across for the Billies. That's now 6 RBIs on the day for Ashlyn Weinheimer. Fredericksburg up 2-1. There's a bunt out in front of the plate. They'll pick it up and nothing doing. I know they'll call her out. Inning over. That hit her after it hit the bat. In the inning, it comes to an end. 1 run, 2 hits. The big one, an RBI double with 2 outs off the bat of Ashlyn Weinheimer. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Fredericksburg now on top. 2-1. Rio Hondo, 2, 3, and 4 will hit in the order after this.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you.
From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
San Benito's Hot
Rio Hondo players coming out of the dugout trying to get the crowd amped up as the Lady Bobcats will stroll to the plate and hit here in the third inning. And game 3 moves into the bottom of the third. Erica Cortez will lead it off. Kayla Castaneda, Dominique DeJesus, and anybody gets on, Alex Reiner for Rio Hondo. Lady Bobcats missed an opportunity in the second inning. They had the bases loaded with one out. Now there's some discussion, as we still have not seen anyone now come out on the field for Fredericksburg, as they want to say that the hitter wasn't out, and they're going to change a play up that ended that third inning. So hold on as the Billies will continue to hit. Wenzel laid down a bunt. Home plate umpire initially called her out, but then they changed up the play. And now the officials, the men in blue, will have a conference and discuss it yet again. Meanwhile, Rio Hondo retakes the field. Ashlyn Weinheimer goes down to third base. Kate Wenzel stands at first base. And Carly Reyes will get the hit. As this inning continues, with now runners at the corner for the Billies, and now they'll walk Reyes to load the bases. And Grace Dicker will step in. Dicker 1 for 1 on the day with a single. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch coming. Dicker takes a strike. Rio Hondo thought they got out of the inning. Nothing doing as a call was overturned. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Next pitch coming to Dicker. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. She was looking for the big hit on that swing. No balls, 2 strikes. Rio Hondo faithful screaming out one more strike. Philly fans wanting one more hit. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Nice job by keeping that ball in front of her. Behind the plate for Abby Torres. Count goes to 1-2. Nowhere to put Dicker. Cortez is ready. Here comes the 1-2. Ball too low. Count evens at 2-2. 3 hits in the inning for Fredericksburg. They continue to bat here in the 3rd. Next one coming home to Dicker. Swinging a pop-up foul ball on the screen. Count stays 2-2. An overturned call on a 3rd out of this inning has prolonged it. Billy's trying to capitalize. Grace Dicker waits. Cortez brings it home. Strike 3 called, struck her out. For a second time, I'll say the inning comes to an end. Strikeout number 4 of the game, recorded by Erica Cortez. In the 3rd, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, a walk, 3 left. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Rio Hondo trails in this one, 2-1. 3, 4, and 5 in the order will hit after this.
And Cook-Off, May 18, 2019, featuring TV Liga de los Musicales, the Powell Brothers, Lauren Corzine, Drew and the Dance Hall Dreamers, Bo Garza. It's the best country and Tejano music in South Texas at the San Benito Fairgrounds, 551 Cesar Gonzalez Parkway. Ice cold beverages, Texas Zoo, food and craft and vendors, photo booth, animal farm by CD&J Mini Ranch, $5 general admission, children ages 10 and under free. Details at sanbenitoevents.com.
We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Erica Cortez will stand in now for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. They trail 2-1 here in Game 3 of this best-of-3 series to Fredericksburg. Cortez steps in, 1 for 1 in this game with a double back in the 1st inning. Back pitching is Betcher for the Billies. First pitch coming, swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a hit off the bat of Erica Cortez. 1 pitch, leadoff single, Erica Cortez aboard for a 2nd time in the game. That brings in Kayla Castaneda. Emery Betcher came in relief in this game. You see the courtesy runner there for the Rio Hondo Lady Cats. Betcher came in relief back in the 2nd inning. Entered the game with the bases loaded, 1 out. And the top of the order up for Rio Hondo got through that without allowing a run. Castaneda takes 1. She stands in here. Runner on first. Strike call. Count evens at 1-1. Castaneda, the cleanup hitter for the Lady Bobcats, stands in. Next pitch coming. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Castaneda grounded out her first time up, drove in a run with that ground ball. Next one coming here. Swing and a ground ball to 2nd. Picked up, throw to 1st, out there. Runner down to 2nd. So Castaneda does a good job of at least moving the runner around for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Brings in Dominique De Jesus. DeJesus steps up. First pitch to her. Swinging a ground ball to second. Base hit into right field. Runner rounds third, heading home. Play at the plate. Not in time. Safe. Down to second base. DeJesus. All tied. 2 apiece. Runner never stopped. Valise rounding third base. Drawing the throw, allowing DeJesus to take the extra base. And Rio Hondo ties it up here in the third. The inning continues as Alexis Reiner strolls to the plate. Still only 1 out. Reiner with a chance. Grounded out to shorter first time. First pitch here. Foul ball back to the screen. Strike 1. That's the first run allowed by Emery Betcher today. She pitched the entire game 2. 5-inning shutout. Two-two game. Thank you, Anna Shorter. Our scoreboard's working now. I got that up and running. Next pitch coming. Swinging a little foul ball. Quick 2-strike count on Reiner. Kelsey Pizarro on deck. Cortez started it with a single. DeJesus with a 1-out RBI single ties the game. Reiner has to protect the plate. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. Betcher's ready. So is Reiner. Here it is. Another foul ball. That's out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Coverage coming your way here from Beeville, Texas on a Saturday. Additional coverage coming your way next week if anyone advances. If not, we're going to gear up for some heavy 7-on-7 competition and more. Next pitch here. Outside, ball 2 now to Reiner. Reiner 0 for 1 on the day, but a chance here for the Lady Bobcats. Two here. Ball 3 low. On deck is Pizarro. Pizarro, Torres, and Silguero reached consecutively in the second inning. They were stranded as the bases were loaded when the inning came to an end. Reiner trying to get on here. Joining DeJesus on the base pass. Does as she walks. 2 aboard. Betcher that is, worked through some jams in that game 2. Somehow got out of each inning unscathed. Rio Hondo still waiting for one big explosion, one big hit off of a hitter to open this offense up. Pizarro stands in, a hit on the day, first pitch here. Strike called inside corner. Pizarro has a hit in this game. Had a double last game, also reached on a fielder's choice. 2 aboard, 1 out in the third. Foul ball back to the screen. 2 quick strikes on Kelsey Pizarro. Kelsey Pizarro and the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats taking on Emery Betcher and the Fredericksburg Billies from Beeville on a Saturday. 0-2 the count on Pizarro. Next pitch coming. Misses, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pizarro gets back in. Pitch coming. Swinging a shot down the line, and it's going to be caught. It hung up in left field. Throw into second base, not in time. Pizarro hit that ball hard. 2 down. Right on her tracks was Ashlyn Weinheimer to make that catch. And so the Lady Bobcats of Rio Hondo continue to look for that one big hit against Emery Betcher. She now is an out away from getting out of this jam. 2 on, 2 out. Torres at the plate. Ball 1 misses. Torres waited. Betcher delivers. Swinging a shot down the line, left field, right at the left fielder again. Caught again, inning over. 2 hard hit balls by Rio Hondo, nothing to show in the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left on base. Rio Hondo stranded 3 last inning, 2 here, another in the first. They've stranded 6 in the game. We head to the 4th. Absolutely nothing decided here. All tied up in game 3. 2 apiece. Rio Hondo and Fredericksburg on Rio Sports Live.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Here on Rio Sports, back in Beeville, Texas. Erica Cortez goes back to work. Rio Hondo notched a run in the bottom of the first inning, added another in the bottom of the third. Between that, a solo home run by Carly Reyes in the second, and an RBI double by Ashlyn Weinheimer in the third. Have produced 2 runs each. In the 4th inning, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup for Fredericksburg. As we push further and further down the line here in game 3, the one that will decide the series for these 2 teams. Cortez asked for the ball in between games 2 and 3. Coach called the 3 pitchers over and said, all right, I'm looking for someone to step up, and it didn't take long. She said, give me the ball. Immediately, Kelsey Pizarro said, if needed, I want it next. They were eager, wanting to take the reins and do something big here to prolong this season. We are ready. 4th inning underway. First pitch. Strike call. Cortez working the 4th. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Cortez did get a little extra long break there in that 3rd inning. That was a long inning for Rio Hondo to set and at least gather some strength. Next one coming here. Low for a ball. 1 and 2. 7, 8, 9, and then back to the top of the order for Fredericksburg here in the 4th. Cortez working. 1-2 pitch headed home. Swing and a miss. See you later. 5 strikeouts now in the game for Erica Cortez. That brings in Ashley Dressen. Dressen on the day. Hit it back to the catcher. 0 for 1, stands in. First pitch here. Bunts it. At third, play at first, high and wide. Down the line, Dressen down to second base, will be there safely. And now makes a turn for third and is safe there. Dressen never stopped. And she ends up at third on the throwing error by the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. An opportunity knocks now for the Billies of Fredericksburg. That play was right in front of third baseman Nayeli Garcia. Came up throwing just high and wide. First pitch is a bunt, and that's a foul ball. 1 strike on Carly Nebken. With 1 out, Nebken. A lot of things she can do to produce a run and give Fredericksburg the lead back. Erica Cortez would like to reach back and go after strikeout number 6. Has a 1-strike count, brings the next one home. One attempt is low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nebken. Maddie Finley on deck. These hitters can handle the bat. We've seen that in both games. Cortez waits. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Carly Nebken. Another bunt and a good one. Third baseman gets to it, looks everybody back, throws to third, and safe there. Runner down to second base, uncontested, safe there. Nebken reaches. And now second and third, 1 out. For Maddie Finley. And you are now playing with fire with this Fredericksburg team. Finley stands in. First pitch, bunts a foul ball, strike 1. Finley can handle the bat. Torres behind her can handle the bat. Then the big guns of Weinheimer, Winsel, and Reyes. All with chances here for Fredericksburg. Cortez will have to dig deep here on Finley. Got the first one for a strike. Next one coming, the 0-1. Another bunt, third base or back to the mound. They'll throw to first, out there, runner breaks, play at the plate, and safe at the plate. Finley gets it done with an RBI sacrifice bunt. Close play, but nothing doing as the run scores. Now the runner down to third. And brings in Torres. Mia Torres will now get a chance to hit. For that, they're attending to the catcher for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Meanwhile, all players on a knee. They're still talking things over. She's on her feet. I believe she's going to be okay. Fredericksburg with a run across here in the 4th. And Abby Torres will be okay for Rio Hondo. Mia Torres will hit for Fredericksburg. Again, this lineup, one run across would be an accomplishment if Erica Cortez can limit it to just one with that runner in scoring position. Number 2 hitter in the lineup, Torres, is 0 for 2 in the game. First pitch to her. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. Should end the inning, and it does. The air hurts as the runner that reaches scores a run. In the 4th, 1 run on 1 hit. An error and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 9-1-2 in the lineup for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. They'll have to go back to work. They trail 3-2. We continue after this.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
First pitch, bottom of the 4th inning, as a ball is standing in Alyssa Silguero, number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats, who trail 3-2 in this Game 3 deciding game. Strike 1 in there, evens the count at 1-1. Emery Betcher, given a run to work with now, has a lead for a second time in the game. Silguero walked her first time up. 1-1 is away for ball 2. Runner stranded. Rio Hondo stranded, the bases loaded in the 2nd. They left a runner at 3rd in the 1st, left runners at 1st and 2nd in the 3rd. They've had chances. Silguero leading it off. Here's the pitch. Swinging a shot into left center field. That's a gapper. To the wall. Heading to second base. And that's a double. Safe there. Leadoff double for Silguero. Celebrating in the Rio Hondo dugout. So a leadoff double for Silguero. And the Lady Bobcats, for a second inning in a row, put the leadoff hitter aboard in the 3rd inning of 4 in which they've done that. And that brings in Nayeli Garcia. Big hand for Alyssa Silguero as she exits the game. Garcia's due. She walked in the 1st, popped out in the 2nd. That was an at-bat she would like to have over, as the bases were loaded with 1 out when she was retired by Betcher. First pitch here with a runner at 2nd and nobody out. Takes a strike. 0-1 on Garcia. Savannah Gonzalez on deck. Tying run at second base in the fourth. Next pitch coming. Swinging a high pop up. Finley will make that catch for the out. One down. That'll bring up Savannah Gonzalez. First pitch is away for ball one. Game two was a 10-0 win for the Fredericksburg Lady Billies. Next pitch coming to Gonzalez, swinging a high fly ball into left center field, hangs up, catch is made, no tag at second, and back in safely. Second out of the inning recorded. And it'll be up to Erica Cortez if they decide to pitch to her. Cortez on the day is 2 for 2 here in this game with a single and a double. And right now it appears as though they will work to her. Tying run down at second base and 2 outs. Betcher stands in, first pitch. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. That should end the inning. And it does. Leadoff double is wasted by Rio Hondo. 1, 2, and 3 in the order. Rarely misses a chance on producing. They do here as Betcher gets the job done. We head to the fifth. Fredericksburg leads this one 3-2. This is Real Sports Live. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Back here in Beeville, Texas, we head to the fifth inning. Joe Bowling with you. Rio Sports Live continues coverage. Game 3 of this best-of-3 series between Rio Hondo's Lady Bobcats and the Fredericksburg Billies. Lady Bobcats won game 1 5-2. Game 2 here. Billies came out swinging, won it 10-0 in 5 innings. This has been a back-and-forth affair. Rio Hondo led 1-0 after 1. We were tied at 1 apiece after 2. It was 2-1 after 2 1/3, or after 2.5 innings. Rio Hondo tied it in the bottom of the 3rd. Another run across in the top of the 4th for Fredericksburg, and that's where we're at as we head to the 5th, 3-2. And now they've got the 3, 4, and 5 hitters stepping in. First pitch, swinging, foul ball, strike 1. Ashlyn Weinheimer. Weinheimer's delivered with an RBI double here in this game. Leading off the 5th, it'll be Weinheimer, Wenzel, and Reyes. Next one from Cortez. Strike 2 called, inside corner. 0-2 on Weinheimer. Weinheimer battled last time, ended up getting that double. Fouls this one away, stays alive at the plate. Congratulations to Harlingen South on their season. Their year comes to an end today in a loss to New Braunfels Canyon. All eyes on Rio Hondo here. Ball one high. Edinburgh Vela fell. When last we heard, they were in jeopardy of their season coming to an end. And if that's the case, this remains the only team left in softball from the Rio Grande Valley. Ball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Weinheimer. Weinheimer is ready. Next one coming. Swinging a ground ball to third, over to first, out there. 5-3 on the put out. Weinheimer retired to start the inning. Brings in Kate Wenzel. Wenzel in this game is 1 for 2. Strikeout victim in the second, singled in the third. First pitch here. Swing and a miss. Aggressive swing on that first pitch by Wenzel. Trying to get on ahead of Reyes, who has been a thorn in the side of the Bobcats today. There's a bunt attempt at the strike. 2 quick strikes pumped in there from Erica Cortez. Ready for the next one. Quickly working. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Erica Cortez wasted no time going after Kate Wenzel there. 6 strikeouts in the game recorded by Cortez. 2 down in the inning. Brings in Kaylee Reyes, and they instantly walk her. Brings in Grace Dicker. Dicker on the day, a single. 1 for 2. Strike one. This is a newly rejuvenated Erica Cortez coming right after these hitters here in the 5th. 1 strike on Dicker. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. High hard one. Strike 2. Cortez appearing to get stronger as this game goes on. Trying to keep her team in this, down 3-2. Swinging a ground ball to short, throw to second, out there, inning over. In the inning, no runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Rio Hondo trails in this one 3-2. They'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters up after this on Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here in Beeville, Texas on Rio Sports Live. Joe Bowling, high school coverage of playoff softball between Rio Hondo's Lady Bobcats and Fredericksburg Billies. And as we head to the 5th inning, Kayla Castaneda will lead things off for Rio Hondo. Down by a run. She's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground ball outs in the game, one of them producing an RBI. First pitch coming here. Ball one low. Emery Betcher back on pitching. Wind picks up a bit more, blowing out to left field. Betcher ready, delivers the next one. Swinging a ground ball off the first baseman. Second baseman gets to it, throws to first, and out there. What a play. From her knees, Maddie Finley made the play. She was just off camera, but great play there. 4-3 on the putout. Brings in Dominique De Jesus. De Jesus has a hit today and an RBI. First pitch to her. Swinging a line drive up the middle, base hit into center field. Off the bat of De Jesus. And she'll be aboard. That's your tying run for Rio Hondo as they continue to produce base runners here in this game. Brings in Alexis Reiner. First pitch to her. Check swing, went around. That's a strike. Check down there at first base. And she went around for strike one. Reiner on this game grounded out to shortstop in the second inning, walked in the third. Batting here in the fifth. A foul ball, quick 2-strike count. We're in the fifth inning of game 3. Lady Bobcats trying to solve Emery Betcher. They have pushed one run across against her, but thus far she has been in and out of trouble, doing just enough. Strikes out Reiner on 3 pitches. 2 down. And it brings up Kelsey Pizarro. Pizarro in this game, 1 for 2. Hit the ball hard to left fielder last time up. Singled in the second. Lays off a ball 1 high. To Jesus with a 1-out single. She's still at first. Pizarro at the plate. Next one coming. Ball 2 away. 2 balls, no strikes on Pizarro. Rio Hondo has had chances to produce big hits. Can they get one here? Pizarro waits. Here's the next one. Strike called, and they're taking all the way Pizarro. 2 balls and a strike. Betcher came in relief in the second inning, replacing Ella Weinheimer, who started. Pitching here, this game is hers with a runner at first and 2 outs in the fifth. 2-1 pitch, headed home. Swinging, that's into right field. Short, but caught as it hangs up. That ends the inning for Rio Hondo's Lady Bobcats. Another ball hit hard that stays up. In the fifth for Rio Hondo. No runs, a hit. No walks, no errors, 1 left. We've played 5 full innings. Heading to the 6th. Fredericksburg leads this one 3-2. This is Rio Sports Live.
Professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard And now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
San Benito's Hog Wild Country Concert and Cook-Off. May 18, 2019, featuring David Ligar de los Musicales, the Powell Brothers, Lauren Corzine, Drew and the Dance Hall Dreamers, Bo Garza. It's the best country and Tejano music in South Texas at the San Benito Fairgrounds, 551 Cesar Gonzalez Parkway. Ice cold beverages, Texas Zoo, food and craft and vendors, photo booth, animal farm by CDNJ Mini Ranch, $5 general admission, children ages 10 and under free. Details at sanbenitoevents.com.
Back here on Rio Sports coverage on a Saturday in the early evening hours from Beeville, Texas, of this ball game between the Fredericksburg Billies and the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Fredericksburg with a 3-2 lead as we enter the sixth inning of play. Erica Cortez back to pitch for Rio Hondo. She'll face the 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the lineup here in the sixth. First pitch coming. Strike called. Cortez made quick work of the Billies in the fifth. Ball one misses. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the sixth, next pitch coming. Ball 2 misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cortez spins another home. Ball 3 outside. 3-1. Cortez has issued a couple of walks. They were both intentional to Reyes. She struck out 6 in the game. And now the count goes full at 3-2. Watching on our YouTube channel, be sure you subscribe to our channel so you can keep track of what other games are coming up. Watching on Facebook, share, like the page. There's a line drive back to the mound. Easy play for Cortez, 1 out. Brings in Ashley Dressen. Dressen steps in. It was Dressen who reached on an error in the 4th inning with 1 out. She bunts one here. They'll throw across, high and safe, out and wide again. She'll get to second base on a throwing error. For a second time in the ball game in a row, Dressen reaches on an error. Was just talking about it. Her last at bat, she reached on an error that came around to score what right now is the lead run for Fredericksburg. And here's Carly Nebkin. And Nebkin in this game is 2 for 2. Singled in the 3rd, did the same in the 4th. Bunts this one back to the mound. Throw to first, out there, runner down to 3rd. Sacrifice 1-3 in the scorebook. Maddie Finley will step in. By recording the out, that takes a little bit out of control of Finley, but she is really good handling this bat. There's a ground ball up the middle. Diving catch for the out to end the inning. That saves a run by Dominique DeJesus. DeJesus makes a great play. Inning comes to an end. In the inning for the Billies. No runs, no hits, an error, no walks, and 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Rio Hondo down 1. We'll have the 8 and 9 hitters due up. trailing 3-2. This is Real Sports Live.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Welcome back here as we continue our coverage. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning for Rio Hondo. It'll be Abigail Torres, Alyssa Silguero, and Nayeli Garcia. It's 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup. Emery Betcher back out to work. Torres stands in, 1 for 2 on the game. Takes ball 1 high. 1-0 on Torres. Rio Hondo's had base runners in all 5 innings. Next one coming. Swinging a foul ball out of play. Evens a count of 1-1. Next one coming. Swinging down the line in left field, but it stays up and it's caught. 1 down. Torres for a second time flies out to left field. Betcher right now just relying on her defense. Coming after these hitters. Brings in Alyssa Silguero. Silguero stands in. Has been up twice, been on base twice. First pitch coming. Ball 1. Silguero doubled her last time up. That was a leadoff double in the 4th. She was stranded. His next 3 were retired by Belcher. Next pitch here. Strike call. 1-1. Garcia will hit this inning, meaning that we will go through the top part of the order one more time for Rio Hondo here in this game as it stands. Next one coming. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Silguero. Same case for Fredericksburg. In the 7th, they'll have their number 2 hitter leading it off. So the fireworks aren't finished here just yet. Next pitch coming. Swinging a high fly ball into left center field. That's down for a hit. Silguero aboard for a 3rd time on the day as she singles to left field. Tying run on board for the Lady Bobcats. And a hitter that is just flat out overdue for a hit here in this game is Nayeli Garcia. Walked in the 1st inning, popped out in the 2nd, popped out in the 4th. And as a leadoff hitter for the Lady Bobcats, has been productive throughout the year. Meanwhile, conversation in the pitcher's circle for Fredericksburg while they continue to warm up Ella Weinheimer down in the bullpen area. Emery Betcher is like, I've been here through game 2 and game 3. I know what it's like to face these hitters with runners on. I've got out of jams all day. Nayeli Garcia strolls in. Would at least like to move the runner over. A hit may open this thing up. Gonzalez on deck. First pitch coming to Garcia. Strike called. 1 on, 1 out here in the 6th. Betcher ready, brings it home. Garcia takes it away, ball 1. Runner down at first base drew the attention of the catcher, Ashley Dressen. Didn't make the throw, but nonetheless took a look. Next one coming to Garcia. That's low for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Betcher working to Nayeli Garcia. Spins it home. Ball 3 to Nayeli Garcia. 1 down, 1 on here in the 6th inning. Garcia can be picky here. See if she's taking with a 3-1 count. Here it is. Swinging, hits it on the ground to short. Over to second, out there, over to first, high and wild, into the dugout. Garcia will go down to second base. The out is recorded. Garcia will reach on the fielder's choice and end up in scoring position. And the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats are yet again looking for something to happen with 2 outs. Now the conversation switches over to the third base side. That was at least enough to draw the attention of the Blue to all talk this over. Discussion's going to be on the play down at second base. May be able to see that. Meanwhile, back to action here for Savannah Gonzalez. First pitch to her. Swing and a foul ball, strike 1. See if we can see that play. There's the ground ball. Out there, and they'll say, well, they were looking for some interference there, but nothing doing. Garcia at the plate, 0-1 count. Strike 2 called. Betcher with a high strike. Gonzalez will have to protect now. Tying run at second base with 2 outs here in the 6th. Betcher ready, brings it home to Gonzalez. Swinging a line drive into short right field. That's a hit. Runner to third. Makes the turn. Coming home. Play at the plate. Out there. Inning over. An aggressive play for the Lady Bobcats. Gonzalez got the hit. But the throw in time to end the inning. In the inning for Rio Hondo. No runs. 2 hits. 1 left, 1 lost at home plate on a play to end the inning. We head to the 7th. Fredericksburg clinging to a 1-run lead. Big guns coming up for the Billies. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup after this.
life. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
We head to the seventh inning here in this one, Game 3. Deciding game between Rio Hondo and Fredericksburg. And the fireworks will begin as the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Fredericksburg will hit. Erica Cortez back to pitch for Rio Hondo here in the 7th, and away we go. Ball 1 misses for first pitch to Torres and the at-bat. Torres on the day, 0 for 3 in this game. A couple of ground balls to shortstop and a strikeout victim. Takes ball 2. 2-0. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup for Fredericksburg. They would love to get an insurance run out of that somehow, some way. Pitch coming. Strike called. Cortez has walked just 2, but both of those intentional walks here in this game. Working on Torres. Ball 3, nearly hit her. 3-1. Rio Hondo led 1-0. We were tied at 1. It was 2-1 Fredericksburg, tied at 2. Currently 3-2. Cortez has to bring it in. Here's a 3-1. Strike 2 called. Taking all the way was Torres. Torres waiting. 3-2 pitch headed home. Swing and a foul ball. That's just out of reach. Catcher Abby Torres was trying to get to that ball. Couldn't quite get there. Mia Torres stays alive at the plate. Next pitch coming. Swing and a shot into right center field. That's a gapper. Torres on her way to second base. Makes a turn. Heads for third. Throw coming, not in time. Safe there with a triple. Now the ball gets away. They back it up. But a leadoff triple for Torres. That brings in Ashley Weinheimer. Ashlyn on the day has an RBI double already. First pitch to her. Strike called. Cortez will just have to reach back and come right after these hitters, and these are the big, big guns for the Billies. Next pitch coming. Swing and a deep fly ball, very deep left field, and foul ball. Long foul ball is strike 2. Weinheimer recognizing that Cortez was coming right after. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. 3-pitch at bat for Weinheimer. Cortez records the strikeout. That brings in Kate Wenzel. Wenzel stands in. 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch. Bunts it, a good one. This will score a run. Play it first, not made. Safe, 4-2 ball game. RBI single. Just a letter perfect bunt by Wenzel for the hit and the RBI. That's another terrific bunt for these Billies. Inning continues as Reyes steps in, and they'll walk her for a third time. Reyes homered her first time up, and after that was her second home run of the day. Rio Hondo has had nothing to do with wanting to pitch to her. 2 aboard brings up Grace Dicker. Dicker on the day, singled in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. Bats here in the 7th. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch coming. Showed a bunt, took a ball. 1-0. Insurance run across here and counting. There's a bunt. Back to Cortez. Goes to first. Records the out. Runners move up to second and third. On a sacrifice by Dicker. Brings up Betcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In the 7th for Rio Hondo, they'll have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. So this one's not over yet. Next pitch coming. Swing and a little pop-up. Foul ball out of play. Quick 2-strike count. Cortez would like to get a strikeout here and send us to the bottom of the 7th. 2 big runners on at second and third with 2 outs for Fredericksburg. 0-2 pitch, headed home. Ball 1. 1 and 2, that just missed. Rio Hondo fans wanted a strikeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming home. Swing and a high pop-up into short left field. They collide and make the catch and hang on for the inning over out. Hold your breath time on that one. In the inning, 1 run. A leadoff triple by Mia Torres ends up producing a run. They get the run on 2 hits. They do have a walk, no errors. And they strand 2. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Rio Hondo will need a couple. A base runner will bring the tying run to the plate. It'll be that easy. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, game 3, getting down to the last outs on Rio Sports.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to...
Back here in Beeville, we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Emery Betcher back out to pitch, trying to finish the job as she came into relief back in the 2nd inning for the Billies. Stepping up, Erica Cortez will lead it off for Rio Hondo. They need a base runner to have a chance here in this one. Trailing 4-2 in the 7th. Cortez on the game has a couple of hits. First pitch coming. Swinging a long fly ball into very deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's caught there. One down. Cortez flies out. That brings in Kayla Castaneda. Castaneda grounded out 3 times to second base here in this game. First pitch here. Swinging a shot into right field. That's caught. 2 pitches, 2 outs. 2 hard hit balls. And it brings in Dominic DeJesus. DeJesus in the game has a couple of hits. Stands in here. First pitch. Strike called. Betcher coming right at DeJesus. That's the luxury of a 2-pitch inning thus far, recording the first 2 outs. You can come right after these hitters. Nobody yet can tie it till they get a base runner. Ball 1. 1-1. DeJesus trying to get on ahead of Alexis Reiner, who's on deck. Next one coming, DeJesus. Up high, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Next one coming. Ball 3. 3-1. DeJesus. Trying to extend the inning, trying to extend the season. Keep hopes alive for the Rio Hondo faithful. Meanwhile, Betcher trying to end it. That one's fouled out of play. 3-2 count. On DeJesus. Fredericksburg came back after losing game 1, 5-2, won game 2, and are on top here in game 3. DeJesus at the plate, 3-2 pitch headed home. Swinging a ground ball to short, backhanded there, throw across, high, wide, safe at first base, Dominique DeJesus. Base runner for the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. That's all they need to bring up the tying run. And up steps Alexis Reiner. Reiner in the game has reached on a walk. Steps in facing Betcher with a runner at first. Swings and hits that on the line to short. It's caught. Ball game over. Fredericksburg wins this one by the score of 4-2 on a line shot by Alexis Reiner. Takes the series 2-1. It's going to do it for the broadcast and the ball game as the Billies out of Fredericksburg come from behind and win this game. Final score, 4-2. Eventual game-winning run came in on an error in the 4th inning. Hitting stars, Ashley Weiner had a double and an RBI. Carly Reyes had a home run for an RBI, and Kate Wenzel had a single for an RBI. Rio Hondo got an RBI from Kayla Castaneda. And another by Dominic DeJesus. DeJesus had 3 hits in the game. That'll do it for the broadcast. That does it for our coverage of Lady Bobcat softball throughout the year. Our appreciation to the school and the coaching staff for allowing us to broadcast the games. We'll take a look at who's still alive and where they are on what we'll be broadcasting next week as far as any playoff teams. Till next time from Beeville, Texas, Rio Hondo falls in this one 4-2. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Good night.